All right, this is one of those German overcomplicated wonders, and I've taken the cover off of the mortise box here, and all the parts that haven't broken or fallen out are still in here, and except this piece here. I don't know exactly what this one does, but it seems to have a rod that goes through right here. There's a hole there that goes through, and so that can go up and down, and I believe it goes up and down with the latch. Now it's going to be really hard to video. Now this lever is pressed in right now, which enabled these hooks to go up. And if I slide this over, then it will enable them to come down. Now if I can do this with one hand, you see that this mechanism right here will, if the mortise is all together, push everything down and pop that out. So let's see if I can do that. No, it slipped out. But let me see if I can pull it down. It's a hassle, and it really requires two hands. But you know, this, I'm wondering if there was an end to that spring, because that spring seems to be binding up and going in places where it's not supposed to, and maybe that was the end piece. You can see how that's ground off where it shouldn't be, and maybe what I need is just a C-clip or some type of washer to go on the end of that spring, and that might fix all my problems. But this here is some type of blocker, so that in some circumstances, I believe that, I guess maybe this goes here. I think that fits into that little slot right there. But you really got to put your hands on this thing to really understand what's going on here. But what happened is the whole bar comes down, and yeah, there we go. So that makes it so you now can't lock the door, because the lock lever is this thing right here. It slides into that. So now if I squeeze this in, the whole thing slides up because it's spring loaded and wants to go up. So now it's possible for the lock to slide this over this way. So now this can't come down, and therefore the doors can't unlock. So it might be able to come down a little bit, because that only goes so far, but it won't be able to go down all the way. So let's see, if I push this up, does that thing pop out? Now push it down, that thing pops out. Yeah, lever pops out when I pull this down. So that's the motion that the doorknob, the handle, will do, I guess, to open it. So you pull down, it opens that up, and then you can slide the door across over this way, and then when you slide it in, this is supposed to hit and automatically lock the door. Then again, you hit the handle pushes this down and pops that out. So problem may be primarily around the handle, because that seems to be the one piece that's really buggered up. And you can see how that in there has gotten buggered up. So yeah, maybe it's really all about that spring, and that spring pushing things out of place. Trying to think of what else goes on there. I think it's just this one other piece. So I'm going to try to put it back together one more time, see if I can get it working again.